good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. It's wonderful Monday afternoon. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. We will show our disclaimer here just for a moment or two, and then we'll get it off the screen just because, you know, hey! You want to come strike me? Come strike me. I really don't care anymore. Everything we do here is strictly for fun. We don't speak any facts. Everything's strictly an opinion. We do make fun of people. We do make fun of their contents, and if you don't like that, don't watch. All right. Now that silliness is over with, let's get down to business today. Hey, welcome everybody. Nice to see you, Reaper. I hope you're having a good day. Not sure if we'll see Joe today. I have a feeling she was pretty laid up yesterday, so I'm guessing she's probably still resting. So hope you're feeling better today, Joe. Hugs to you. Hope your back feels better. Sending lots of love and thoughts, keeping your thoughts and prayers, and we'll see you when we see you. Anyway, y'all can thank Reaper for this one. This was all his request. So let's get into some. Let's watch Ian. Ian is always goofy and fun to watch. So let's get into it. This one, the first we're going to watch is the Japanese burger kit. Yes. So let's get into it, shall we?
Hi, I'm Little
Hi,
Ian.
Ian.
Welcome to Little Itty Bitty
Teeny tiny itty bitty bites.
with Little Ian.
Little
I may
Ian.
be small, but I've got a big appetite. And today I'm checking out the Brutal Foods kitchen where Chef Ian is cooking up something really tasty.
He is so damn goofy. I see why you enjoy his content. I really do. And I love his content. I really do. It's just that Twinkies one. Oh, no. We do not cook with Twinkies.
Hey, wait. Is this how I die? Hello everyone and welcome back to the Brutal Foods kitchen where today we're cooking a little bit smaller than usual. This is the Poppin' Cookin' Hamburger Kit, and just by looking at the box, you can tell that it is
His edits are awesome. I love his content.
crazy.
So we'll try to be good. We'll try to pause as often as we can so he doesn't strike us or throw a community guideline strike against us. So we'll try to be good. Although it wasn't Ian. Ian has been very generous with his content. So
Wait, hold on. It's made by Crazy. My mistake. Can you read Japanese?
Nope.
I can't, but I do know that these Japanese words come to us from all the way over
From
in
Japan?
Japan. That's just a little fun Japan fact that for you.
where else do they speak Japanese but in Japan, dude? He's killing me.
To take home. Today, I'm just going to be
Thank you, Reaper. I needed these giggles today.
trying to prepare this burger based on the given instructions alone without looking up any translations. We're gonna kind of wing it and it's gonna be great. Though it is worth noting that if you were to go out and buy this kit, there is a video tutorial that is accessed via a handy QR code. So that's very nice. So all right, let's open it up and start making some burgers.
God help us all. Shut up, or I'll turn
Okay,
you off
so
to...
inside the box, there's a nice little baggie. It's got some decoration. It looks like we're going to be cutting it out later to decorate the cup and the fries. I think it's kind of cool that they use this bag as decoration as well, so it doesn't just go to waste.
No,
At least
it's a
every
good
part
idea.
has a
Hey, you're giving children something to do while... The whole point is you're giving them something to do while you're making their lunch. That's all.
function, I'm pretty sure. So this is what you get in the box. You've got your little packaging here that we will use for decoration, a little cup for the soda that we're gonna make, a multi-function tray. This is going to be used to mix things, measure things, shape things.
Oh, no!
Functions.
We don't know how to do any of those things. And Ian, you of all people, you know better. You don't measure. You throw it in the microwave. 20 seconds should be good enough.
So I got these two plastic tools here.
Don't get me
We got
wrong, we love you,
one
Ian.
for scooping and one for stabbing.
Stabby Penguins, baby! We need to make him an honorary member of Team Psycho. Alright, Ian, that's enough.
And then we've got our ingredients. You're gonna notice a trend here with our ingredients. They're all
Teeny
little
tiny?
pouches of powder. Hamburger powder, bread powder, fry powder,
Ooh.
Coke powder,
Ooh.
ketchup powder,
Ew.
paper powder, and
What
ketchup
the
powder.
fuck?
And I don't know about you guys, but it sure does look pretty tasty so far.
It sounds disgusting.
Well,
It
now that
really
we got all
sounds
of our
gross.
ingredients out and ready to go, I guess let's.
I'm gonna drop his
get
volume
started.
down just a
Okay,
little
so
bit, if
step
you don't
one
mind.
looks pretty straightforward. We're gonna make 3 cuts on our
that's
little
good.
tray here, and then the bottom part is telling me to be sure to fill it up all the way with water when it asks me to
Fill it up with water.
Cut this part out, cut down this line here. All right, so now that we've got our tray in 4 different sections, it's time to move on to step 2. So step 2 is actually a 3-part step. We're gonna mix together the
I want to see the hamburger buns look just like this sesame seed bun, probably from McDonald's, and the gorgeous golden fries. Dude, those look so amazing. They're making me hungry.
fry mixture and water, push it into the fry shaper, microwave it, and then cut it. Simple enough. We are going to need a little bit of water. I've got some right here. It's very important that you mix the fry powder in this specific part of the tray. It's got kind of a weird shape, but that's so you can get evenly cut fries as well as...
No, the whole point of that is so you get the crinkles in the fry, because you're going to cut it this way, dude. You're not going to cut it this way. You're going to cut it this way. You're going to cut it across the grain, because those are your crinkles. You're making crinkle fries. If you don't know what those
Fries
are,
of
I don't know what to tell you.
different lengths for realism, because we want to make sure our powder-based fries come out realistic. Remember that the instructions did tell us specifically that we need to fill this up, oh god, all the way. There's one. And there's 2, just like they wanted me to do it.
Oh, God.
Oh,
God. You can smell it. Ah!
It actually kind of smells a little potato-y. Maybe not a lot potato-y.
Potato-y.
It just smells like, it just kind of smells like powder. The instructions clearly want you to
What the hell does powder smell like? I mean, powder can smell like all kinds of things. Powder is not a generic product that has a smell. It isn't, dude. It's a noun to describe the state of something. It's a liquid, it's a powder, it's a solid, it's a frozen, whatever. You get it.
stir it with this spoon tool, but if you're a professional chef like me, you might have better tools on hand. Feel free to use those. I'm going to use my whisk here. So I kind of whisk it together.
How cute.
Actually, you know, maybe this whisk isn't the right tool. It smells really potato-y. I'm actually kind of surprised at the smell of these. I was expecting far worse. Now the whisk seemed like the appropriate tool at first, but we're getting like a mashed potato type situation here.
That's what
Definitely,
you're making.
Solidified a bit. We're gonna go ahead and use our finger like it tells us to push it down in there. It smells really potato-y. It just smells like instant potatoes almost.
Right. It probably
so here we
is.
have our French fry patty. It's very yellowy, white, mushy. It stays in there just fine. Do we want to taste what's on the end of the whisk
It's
here?
not cooked. It's not cooked, dude. I probably wouldn't have done that. Look at the face. Did you see that face?
Okay. So now we're supposed to microwave the fries, but the microwave instructions are a little less clear to me than the other ones. It is clear that there's very important text down here. This really looks like a warning to me. It's red and has an exclamation point on it. I see
Probably about it being hot when you take it out.
I see what I think are time instructions. So I'm going to go with 30 seconds. I'm going to go with 30 seconds and hope that that is appropriate.
See what I mean? He doesn't measure. He doesn't. He's so full of shit. Why don't you put it in the center of the microwave?
Okay, so there is our yellow French fry patty. I gotta admit, it's still smelling really good. It smells potato-y, I guess. It doesn't smell real potato-y. It smells fake potato-y, but still, I mean, potato.
Shut up.
Potato. So now the idea is that we're gonna cut the fries out using the bottom of the
this way
tray as a guide. The problem is
no, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Move around in the tray. It's kind of, and the knife sucks. No, I'm doing it wrong. So the idea is actually that you take it out of the tray. And once you take it out of the tray, you can see the lines on the fries, which is where you cut.
I would cut it the opposite. I want crinkle fries.
Cutting it in the tray, it's still not very easy. Sections of the fry are really soft, but then you get some
Oh my God, Ian, what are you doing?
sections that are actually kind of hardened and stiff, and it's not easy to get the knife in there. It's still smelling really good though. It's still smelling like food that I want to eat. So now we've got our perfectly cut fries and we're ready to move on to the next step.
Perfectly cut.
Okay, in step 3 we start making the meat patty.
We're gonna make a meat patty.
Water and the meat powder. Now, there's nothing really special about this specific.
Oh my God, it just sounds so damn. And then you use a plastic shovel to mix it all up. He's got. It's a shovel. It looks like a damn shovel.
Tray insert. So again, feel free to use your own bowl or anything if you want. It's just
It's just a little bowl.
I definitely should have put my water in something easier to pour. Good. Next, we gotta add the hamburger powder. Oh man, I don't like that. The fry powder might have smelled like fries, but the burger powder does not give me the same confidence.
Oh!
Mix my burger patty.
Oh God! Oh God!
I don't like how this is looking.
No, that's not looking good at all.
Powder turns this brown shade of brown. It kind of looks like refried beans. It kind of looks like something you dip a Frito in.
Then again, this is for your children. So do we really care? Of course we do. I'm just teasing.
Okay, well there's our hamburger patty. I can't say that it smells like ground beef, though it does smell better than it did as a powder. Now we're gonna take our burger tray here and we place the burger part of the burger in the
center.
middle, which is where burgers typically go on a burger.
Oh, God.
This
I'm seriously going to be sick, or I'm not going to eat dinner at all tonight. Oh my God, I'm going to lose my lunch.
Oh my God, it sure looks like poop. Okay, so the instructions show, I think.
Don't scare me like that. When my stream goes blank, I think I get struck.
You're mashing it down, so I'm gonna mash it down. Burger. Now the next step, it definitely looks like we're making
buns.
applesauce. We're gonna follow some familiar steps here with 2 things of water and the bun powder. It should smell like bread, right? Nope. Smells kind of like nothing. This one is the most nothing smelling of all the powder so far, so hopefully that means it's fine.
He brings out his tiny tools. I didn't hit record on the team cam. And he leaves the mistakes and the bloopers in. This is why I love his content. He is so damn funny. We really enjoy you, Ian. Keep it up, buddy.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that right? The bun is liquid, and I'm assuming it's supposed to be liquid. It's a little hard to mess up the measurements. Don't want lumpy buns. Now
Depends on who you are. Some guys like lumpy buns.
I'm going to
Just
pour
saying.
the bread
Don't sue me, ladies.
batter into the two other holes here. It's already like thickening up. You can tell. It looks almost like peanut butter. Well, I'll be honest,
I'm really
this,
getting grossed
doesn't
out.
look like the best way they could have been filled. They don't look exactly right, but I did my best, and that's gonna have to be good enough. Once again, it definitely wants us to microwave something, but the instructions aren't super clear to me. I guess I'm gonna give it another 30. 30 is the smallest number I see on the box, and so it feels like the safest bet. Oh my god. Is the patty coming out of the... Here it comes, here it comes. Oh my god, the patty is it's expanded out of the tray. Okay. Well, it doesn't smell right. I mean, it smells like it's probably supposed to smell, but how it's supposed to smell is not like a hamburger. It smells meaty almost. Is there a word for it smells meat? Savory? It smells savory and bad. Savory and bad. Okay, next up is...
Hi, Naomi. How are you? We're just about both to be sick watching him make a hamburger. Oh, God.
the cheese. It turns out this is cheese powder, not paper powder as previously suspected. If this hasn't horrified you enough, I think the cheese step will probably do it. It just only takes one of these.
We're gonna make
little
cheese
water
food.
things.
Woo! Cheese powder.
I think the cheese is the scariest part for me. Something about, I don't know, imitation dairy. You just can't have fake cheese. It's just not.
It's not
a
imitation
thing.
dairy. It's
And
cheese
if it is
food.
a thing, I don't want to know about it. So
Same thing
don't-
American cheese is made out
waste
of.
your
It's
time.
not real cheese.
Will this smell like cheese? Well, it smells like gross.
He has a bad habit of smelling. He's like a 2-year-old. The first thing 2-year-olds do is stick it in their nose and smell it. It's like, eat your broccoli. They sniff it and like, they throw it across the table.
So before we actually
Sorry.
cut it, we need to finish cutting out our little decorations here, because while some of this is just used as eye candy, some of it is actually used as a guide. Okay, so we smush the cheese around. It smells so sweet. Why does it smell so sweet? And how do I get it to be square? So once you've carefully shaped your cheese into the correct square shape, you just cut it right down the middle. And you got 2 cheeses.
You got 2 cheeses.
Easy cheesy. In step 6, we make the soda, and it is, again, very easy. Just 2 things of water and the soda powder. Oh, I completely missed with that. On the one hand, this thing is very convenient and helpful. On the other hand, I kind of hate
On
it.
the other hand, we're working with Ian. Ian's skill set is much below a 2nd grade level.
I sure do hope the soda isn't grape. It says Coke on the packaging, but it is also purple. Grapes themselves are amazing, but grape-flavored things are probably the worst.
I don't disagree with that.
Okay, there we go. That's reassuring. Oh, it's foaming up.
I was gonna say it's Coke.
I did not expect.
Well, the soda's
Oh.
supposed to be
You're still supposed
Carbonated.
to stir it.
Soda's supposed to be carbonated. It's producing its own carbonation, which is now gone.
You know, not the largest portion of Coke, but it's there. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to do the ketchup next. Whoops. There's definitely supposed to be more water
Ian, read the instructions before you do this.
in the
You
Coke.
do this all the time.
I got a little ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and add some water. Go ahead and fill it up. I can still put in a little bit of the powder that's remaining. So unfortunately, I messed up the Coke. So it's actually the ketchup that we have to make. Oh my God, I'm spilling everywhere. I know I said the cheese was scariest to me, but I got kind of a problem with this instant ketchup.
I don't blame you, dude. Powder everything. Powder potatoes, powder, God help us, a powdered hamburger, powdered buns, powdered cheese. Which, okay, I get the powdered cheese. That's already a staple, but wow. Oh my God.
Though it does smell like ketchup.
Oh.
So the ketchup is a little watery.
Runny. Yeah.
And doesn't quite look right. It doesn't smell right either. It smelled more like ketchup when it was still a powder. But them's the ketchup.
Well, it ain't Heinz 57, that's for damn sure.
The final step,
Megan!
step 7, is
Hi,
just a bunch
how
of
are you,
assembly.
Megan?
We gotta cut the buns, we gotta cut the patties, and just put it all together. First, we're gonna dig
How
out
you doing? I
these
hope you're doing okay.
buns here. Man, it feels weird.
Again, I love his edits. His post videotaping edits are hilarious.
Dig out the bun.
That's a sad looking bun, but okay.
Looking,
Looks more like a muffin.
strange. Oh my God, the patty feels so weird.
Oh, God.
It does look like a burger on the back here. I'll
It
give
does.
him credit.
It does.
The burger looks burger.
Burger
Each
looking
bun
burger.
is then sliced in half. One for each. We're actually making 2 burgers. And then
Oh, you have to
the
cut the
burger
hamburger.
into
And that's why I
3
thought it
separate
expanded.
burgers. Oh, God, the meat is so strange. I think what's really weird for me about the meat is that it has lumps. It's got, like, little meat lumps. The bun is nice and, you know, it looks like bread. It looks like you'd expect bread to look. And the meat looks almost like what you would expect the meat to look like. It's kind of scary. I will take a
looks
moment
gross.
to say that I'm for the fake
looks.
meat.
Stop
We
it!
can grow
My
meat
mouse
that
is out of
tastes
control.
just like meat.
It looks gross. God damn it. The meat doesn't look meaty. The meat looks gross.
I'm all over it. So maybe this is the precursor to that. It's
dude.
a glimpse of the future. This is
No,
the
no.
future.
The glimpse of the future, this would all be bug parts. Seriously, this would all be bug parts.
Okay, now we put some cheese on there.
That
The
burger
cheese
would
was
be made with all
disappointing.
cicada bug parts.
I did a really bad job on the cheese. Really, mostly my fault. And how do we put the
100%
ketchup-
your fault,
It
dude.
doesn't exactly tell me how to get the ketchup on there. It just shows the ketchup
On there.
magically perfect on the burger. It's got a little pour tip. Maybe I just pour it. Here we go. 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 Here we
Woo!
go. There we go.
The excitement's
Here
building.
We go. There we go.
And it's actually thickened up a little bit, if you notice. It's not as watery as it was.
There we go. There. Perfect.
What did you send? What are those?
And we got burgers. We need to assemble our fun little packaging, but it's worth noting that we officially have a couple hamburgers. I'm not gonna call
For very, 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 very tiny people. Yeah, I'm talking tinier than even Joe, because Joe is rather tiny. No, tiny, tiny, teeny, 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 tiny little people.
call them the most appetizing hamburgers in the world, but hey, that is undeniably a hamburger. Well, partially
Your kids aren't going to know the difference.
deniable. I think the one
Seriously,
on the
they're
right
not
came
going to
out
know the
better.
difference.
You can see the ketchup. The bun doesn't look so weird on the top. But before we dig in, I gotta cut out these little
Oh, for the French
decoration
fries.
things.
Yeah.
Is this packaging giving anyone Carl's Jr. vibes? Something about this
Little
little
bit,
yellow
a little
Kirby
bit.
knockoff is really making me think Carl's Jr.'s.
I can't stand Carl's. Ew! I think their French fries are gross.
We need tape. We need tape. We need tape.
It's not going to be in the oven, dude.
Really careful. I probably should have put this on here before actually putting that.
That's what I said earlier. Why doesn't anybody listen to me? This is like my first wife. She never listened to me.
Oh, it does. Okay, so for the fried thing, you're supposed to fold it again. Potato.
Really?
Just put our perfect fries in here. We did a great job with the French fries. If you want to use the flags that they provide, you're going to have to provide your own toothpicks. That's really one of the only things they did not include. And with that, we have completed our burger kit. And I gotta say,
Let's take a look at that. I mean, it looks okay. It's just, I wouldn't eat it, nor would I serve it to my children. Sorry. They may have fun making this themselves, but I would definitely not let them eat this crap. No way. I'd rather take them to frickin' McDonald's and buy them something from, buy them a Happy Meal. What the hell?
I'm pretty pleased. It's not as perfect as it looks on the actual packaging, but I also did not exactly take extreme time or care to prepare any of this. I guess I'm eating it now.
Let's go, boy!
Right? I'll start with a burger. I'm gonna go with this little pink. Oh, I'm gonna start with this with our perfect burger.
That look says it all. The roll of the eyes, the smirch. Oh my God. Perfect, perfect. Is he gonna spit it out? I think he is. I think he is.
What was that? Oh my God. Okay. Where's my water?
No, you have soda. You're supposed to drink
The confusing
soda.
part here is I don't know which part to blame for what I just experienced. First thing you taste when you take a bite is the ketchup because it's in liquid form, and I think it takes a little bit for the bun and the meat patty to really catch up to your taste buds, but they get there.
We're pausing because we have to pause. But we're also pausing because that look on that face says it all.
Ugh. Bad. The taste is a problem. It does not taste very good. It does not taste anything like a hamburger, that's for sure. It all just tastes fake, and also the taste isn't too strong. It's very faint, but for some reason that makes it worse for me.
Yeah,
But
I know what you're saying.
Just weirdly spongy. Every part of this burger is a powder, and they all kind of end up having the same just
Consistency.
squishy texture. I thought maybe the meat chunks.
Well, this is the shit we send up to space with our astronauts, dude. So come on, take one for the team. Suck it up, Buttercup. Finish your meal.
Would come through and provide a bit of a different texture for the meat, but the burger's really not for me. Try the The fries have really hardened up. Some of these fries are really, they feel stale. I'll try this fry here. It looks very fry-y. It looks like an old fry that maybe I found in a car seat or something. The fries are pretty inoffensive. I'm not gonna say they're good. I'm not even gonna say that they taste like potatoes, but they're inoffensive. Is it wrong to put salt on it?
No.
I kind of feel like my fries
You need salt, dude. French fries always need salt.
might need salt.
Just a touch, just a touch. Don't overdo it.
Let's see if that helps. Salt makes everything better. I'll try the Coke.
I tend to agree with that.
Not bad. Kind of tastes like flat Coke a little bit. You could probably get someone to drink a full bottle of this and they probably wouldn't care. You're probably supposed to serve it right after you prepare it because it's already gone flat, but it did not taste that.
I would tend to agree because you could tell the minute he mixed it, the carbonation started coming out. So that should be the last thing she prepared. Everything else should be done. Just saying. And I guarantee you, if you look at the instructions on the back of the box, I'm probably not wrong.
Bad. It tasted a lot like, you know, bottle cap Cokes, all, you know,
Yeah.
fake Coke flavored candy.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's kind of the vibe I got from that one.
The old
So
wax
overall,
bottles.
How would I rate
Which I love.
the Poppin' Cookin' Burger Kit? I'd give it a thumbs up. I might even give it 2. I mean,
What?
not right now, I wouldn't. I'm too lazy, but you know, in editing. Poppin' Kitchen tells you
sake.
exactly what you're gonna get.
That's what happens when I have a keyboard on my lap.
And even then, I can tell that it's pretty accurate. I mean, the picture on the front looks exactly like what I made, only if it was
No,
made
it
by
doesn't.
someone who
Knew what
read
they were doing.
Japanese and also followed instructions well. I mean, unless something on this box is advertising it as tasting just like a burger, I'd say it really tells you what you're gonna get. When it comes to the taste, I think tasting these things is part of the experience, but I don't think anyone really expects them to be
Gross.
good. I mean, I just built an entire burger out of powder. It's not gonna taste very good.
Not
But
just
it's
a
still
burger,
a lot of
you
fun
made
to
3.
make, and these are really fun things to do with another person. Either both of you work on the same kit, or each of you work on different ones. I actually recommend multiple people working on the same kit. I feel like a lot of these things are supposed to be eaten pretty quickly after you make them, and when it's just one person, you make a thing and then you have to let it sit there as you make the rest of it. So
I love the sign on his wall that says, "Stop reading this."
working as a team might work out a bit better when it comes to the burgers.
Wait a minute. He's got a box of Reese's Puffs on the top of his refrigerator? Ian! You eat Reese's Puffs for breakfast? Oh my god.
The burger.
How old are we?
That's about it for the Poppin' Cookin' Burger set. I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know if you go out and try your own Poppin' Cookin' Burger. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. All right. God, I can breathe again. I'm sorry I had to do that to you, Tiny Ian, but if it makes you feel any better, I'm actually not all that sorry. So, listen, okay, I don't care. I'm over it. You know, I come down here to do little teeny tiny itty bitty little itty bitty bites with little Ian, maybe give your dirty kitchen some free promotion, and this is what I get. I'm over it. I'm just starving.
We seem to have lost the power of speech. I'm not sure what you mean.
Oh my god, a hamburger. Whoa, hey now. You can have the burger, but first, you gotta do the brand deal. What do you mean, do a brand deal?
Do the brand deal.
Hey guys, do you hate shopping for clothes but still want to look sharp? Bombfell has you covered. Bombfell is an easier way for men to get better clothes that suit their style. Simply fill out a survey and you'll be assigned a personal stylist that selects
No,
clothes
not
based
you,
on
Ian.
body
Come
type
on,
and your
dude.
style preferences.
Seriously.
Then decide if you like the stylist's choices for you. You've got 48 hours to make changes or even cancel the order altogether if you're not feeling it. Once you've selected the clothes you'd like, they are mailed right to you. My stylist hooked me up with some nice black pants and a slick plaid button-down. My favorite item, though, is probably this shirt here. That's also a Bombfell shirt. Once you get your clothes, you have 7 days to decide what you want to keep and what you want to send back. The more items you keep, the more money you save on your order. Keep 4 items, get 20% off. What a deal. You can receive clothes when you want. You can pause or cancel at any time. It's completely
no offense,
flexible.
Ian, but I really don't
I'm not
want to
always
sit through
great
your...
at picking
Sorry,
the deal.
buddy.
You did a good job with that, so the burger's all
No
yours.
offense, my friend.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I haven't eaten in what feels like a million moons. Suck it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a brand new episode of Brutal Food.
All right, this is actually more for you, Reaper. This is kind of what you wanted to see. This is the banquet bowl competition, so let's check it out.
Where today we are going to be... I don't exactly know what we're going to be doing today. I got inspired by watching probably a bit too much Hell's Kitchen, and I thought that doing a blindfolded taste test challenge
I
would
love
be
the
fun
taste test
if
challenge.
We gave it a bit of a brutal food.
Ramsey has a
experience.
blast with
I've had
this.
an impartial third party purchase and then randomize 3 of the banquet bowl meals. I've never had a banquet bowl before. I don't know which ones were bought, so I'm going to be digging into them completely blind. Blindfolded, actually. I don't want to be able to see the food. I want this to be a test of my taste. A taste test, if you will. I've got instructions on how to prepare the bowls, and then once we're done, I have a handy pie key so I can figure out what I ate and how many of my guesses I got correct. As for the blindfold, I kind of figured watching me wear this bedtime
I was going to say, he bought this off of Adam and Eve. Come on, Ian, let's be honest with the audience. You put in an order for Adam and Eve, and you just happen to get...
This blindfold would get a little weird. I mean, a full episode where you can't see my eyes seems like it might be a little unsettling to watch.
No, it's
so I
okay.
modified it a bit and handcrafted my own blindfold to bring you, the viewers, the natural comfort that my gaze tends to bring.
All right, that works.
Okay, now that that's all out of the way, I'm ready for someone to bring me a pie. It's pie time. Pie.
Bring me pie. It's not Pie Day, dude. That was a couple months ago.
Me. Somebody give me a pie. How am I gonna get the pies? Okay, all right. This it should be interesting. Just from the smell of this, I'm gonna say chicken. I'm gonna say it smells a little chicken brothy. This is probably a chicken.
Oh, let's see. Okay,
Maybe
this
it's
is
a
banquet.
regular just chicken pot pie.
I'm not a huge banquet pot pie fan. I like the Swanson variety better. It's a little more expensive, not by much, but like 20, 30 cents more. But I think it's got a better flavor. The sauce is more consistent. I really only tried the chicken. I've not tried their other varieties, so I'm curious to see how this goes.
I don't really know. This one feels normal size. It feels like a pot pie.
Duh.
There's my fork. that sounded good. That sounded like a pot pie. Ooh, how's that look? That's looking pretty tasty, isn't it? Is it hot? Is it like steaming? Should I blow on it? I can't even tell how close it is to my mouth.
Are you kidding me? Come on. It does look like they're chicken.
That's chicken.
Yeah,
That's
I was gonna
chicken.
say
It's
the
not best
cubes
chicken
look
I've
like
ever had,
chicken.
but that is a chicken pot pie.
And with the mascot, it's
I'm
hilarious.
having a hard time tasting the, like the broth. It doesn't feel like there's like a soup. Or
They
a
don't put
broth.
soup
It
in
just
it.
kinda
It's
feels like
a gravy.
solid,
It's a
dry
gravy.
chunk,
It's
which
not
is
a
not
soup,
how I
Ian.
typically think of my
It's not a soup,
my
Ian.
pot pies.
Don't make me argue with you, boy. Oh,
That
God.
was more chicken. I'm just eating pieces of chicken. Does that look like a better bite? It really feels dry. I feel
How's
like
the
I've
crust?
come out of like a dry
How's the
cake.
top crust? How's the
Not a
bottom
pot pie.
crust? Is it cooked properly?
That was a better bite. I got some of the gravy or whatever.
Thank you. It is gravy. It's not soup.
Well, now that the taste test is over, I'm gonna make my guess that this is a chicken pot pie. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. It's
not really hard
just
to tell.
tastes like your typical chicken. It's probably got some peas in there, maybe some carrots. The crust is okay. It's not a Marie Callender's crust. It kind of has a funky, almost breakfasty taste. Kind of like a breakfast biscuit or something, but
Well, it's
not too
Banquet.
bad.
I mean,
Honestly,
they
I
are
was expecting
not-
worse for Banquet.
Banquet is not the best frozen food brand. If you're gonna buy frozen foods, and I do, I mean, occasionally I'm just too fucking lazy to cook, excuse my English. So yeah, I'll go off and I'll buy like a Stouffer's family lasagna, which is about that big. I can eat that whole darn thing in a sitting. Frozen foods aren't unfamiliar in this household, and I love pot pies, but I'm really picky. Actually, I want to try Burger King. Burger King makes a pot pie, and I've seen a couple reviews. I'd really like to try them.
What? Maybe. My
Maybe I'll do a mukbang.
opinion would change if I could see it. But as it stands, I would recommend eating this pot pie blindfolded. Would recommend. You know, I feel more comfortable blindfolded. I can't see the camera, which I think is what really stresses me out when I make videos. I feel like I'm in my own little world, and since I'm filming on the high-tech, very advanced brutalmoose green screen soundstage, that means that not only can I exist in my own little world, I can take you guys there too. So let's go on a journey for our next pot pie. Let's not sit around here. We've been here before. I live here. Instead, we're gonna take a little trip, a little journey.
Now, I don't know when he filmed this, but dude, you really need to take the Christmas tree and the Christmas lights down.
Okay, everybody, it's time for pie number 2. As you can see, we're currently floating through space, and look over here. What's over there? I can't believe my eyes. That is incredible. You know, there's so much to see in space. It's why I really love taking my pot pies out here, man. Look at that. I didn't expect to see that around here, did you? Before I can eat this pie, though, I think we should settle down. I think I see a meteor over here. Let's just make our way over there. Okay, much better, much better. We're on to pie number 2. Where's my camera?
Well, Mega, I think Mega is like the generic brand that almost every chain carries. So like Giant Eagle carries a Mega brand. Yeah, I agree with you. Mega's like, eh. Yeah. Banquet is definitely better than that. I will agree with you.
We're on to pie number 2. And where's my camera? Where is my camera? Oh wait, I got it. But I don't smell anything coming from this pot pie. I can smell the crust, which smells really good, but I just smell the crust. What's happening? What's happening? That's not right. What's happening? This isn't correct. This isn't correct. Hold on. I gotta put the camera down. Something's going on. I can't get the food out of this pot pie. Okay, wait there. It came out. Okay. I smell nothing. I don't smell anything. I mean, you take a look. What do you think this should smell like? It should smell like something, right? Is it because we're in space? I'm not sure that there are smells in space.
There are not.
I smell ham. I smell breakfast ham and cheese. I smell...
What do you mean breakfast ham? There's no such thing as ham is ham, dude. Doesn't matter whether it's breakfast or lunch or dinner. Ham is ham, my friend.
That's what I smell.
Breakfast ham. Specifically breakfast ham. Okay. X to doubt, Ian. X to doubt.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I'm on the right track, but the texture really shocked me. The first pot pie just seemed so dry. This one seems really slimy. It's almost like I'm eating some mac and cheese. Actually, you know what? That's kind of what it tastes like. It kind of tastes like bacon mac and cheese. Oh my god, it's so hot. Oh my god. I sure hope that's mac and cheese. Chances are, it is mac and cheese, but when you're blindfolded, you don't really know what to expect. And just the texture, that slimy texture of mac and cheese is just giving me the heebie-jeebies. I forget where I pointed the camera. Are you
I haven't
here?
heard that term in a long time.
Or are you here? I think you might be over here. I'm gonna start looking over here. I'm having a hard time convincing myself that a mac and cheese pot pie is a real thing. It's like I'm eating brains.
It is.
It's like I'm sitting here chowing down on alien brains. I've convinced myself it's mac and cheese. I had to use all of my available senses to make that decision. Taste, it's reminding me of Panera's bacon mac and cheese. I'm not a big mac and cheese guy.
I love mac and cheese, and if you put bacon on mine, oh my god, I am your friend for life.
That's one of the few mac and cheeses that I'm really into, and it's kind of giving me that vibe. Only if it tasted not as good.
My problem with Panera's is the food isn't always hot when it's delivered either to your table or to your home. So if you're gonna eat Panera, make sure you go to the restaurant to try to get the food as fresh and freshly prepared as possible. It's a lot better than
Smell, I still feel like I'm smelling ham and cheese, so that...
Bacon? Bacon? Ham? Bacon?
That would make sense if it's like a ham and cheese mac and cheese. Can't do sight. Sight's out. I mean, if you've forgotten, I'm actually wearing a blindfold. I'm not sure if you remember. Feel, touch, the mouthfeel of this food is very slimy, and I feel like I can taste noodles, like when it's folded over on itself and you kind of bite through and you can feel both parts of the noodle in your mouth. I think that's what I'm mouth feeling. But what really sold me on the mac and cheese hypothesis was the sound. It sounds a lot like mac and cheese. Listen, listen.
I didn't realize that mac and cheese had its own sound, but yeah, I know what you mean. Obviously, it's going to have a different sound than something that's crunchy, obviously.
Sounds like mac and cheese, right? I'm locking it in. Official guess is bacon mac and cheese pot pie. As for my blindfolded recommendation, I'm going to say that if you like mac and cheese, this is a pretty good option. I figured out that it was mac and cheese, assuming that it's actually mac and cheese. But if it is mac and cheese, that means that it was well made enough to where I could figure it out without looking at it, and that's a positive.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That is a positive.
That's bacon mac and cheese. Needs more bacon, but overall not that bad. I'm gonna rate this one as good if it is mac and cheese. If not, stay away. And it's sad to say, but it's time to move on to our last pot pie. I feel like this is moving a little quickly because I don't have my sight, so we're missing a whole branch of normal reactions. All we got is taste. Pretty interesting idea. Maybe not the best when it comes to videos, but we'll find out. Anyway,
His mask is still freaking me out. Those eyes are just. I can't. I'm getting distracted.
let's go to number 3. I'm feeling pretty good. I think so far I'm 2 for 2. So
I think you
let's
are.
see if Banquet can beat me. Hey everybody, it's me, Ian Moosey, and I'm driving around town looking for the best eats in town.
Take the blindfold off, Ian.
Currently, I'm making my way into Flavortown, USA, where I'm gonna be trying
No. Sorry, that's in Ohio. Shut up.
a pot pie that Mom used to.
Flavortown, Ohio.
I finally made my way to the Flavortown Diner, where we're going to be eating one of these delicious pot pies. I'm very excited. But of course, as you all know, because of a horrible accident last episode, I can't see right now. I'm having to wear protective goggles to protect my eyes. So while I do know it's a pot pie, I'm unsure of the contents. It's very round. You know, it smells familiar. It smells like a smell that I think I should know. What was that? Italian. A spaghetti? Assuming the last pot pie was indeed mac and cheese, I guess a spaghetti pot pie isn't insane. It's either spaghetti or it's like a Hot Pocket, but a pot pie version. It's gotta be.
Oh, no.
Oh wait, that's upside down. I got something though. Yeah, pizza sauce, some type of tomato-y sauce. It's gotta be like a pizza. It's gotta be a pizza thing. I can't believe I keep missing my face. It's definitely an Italian sausage of some sort. I'm on the right track yet
Meat
again.
lovers. I don't know, man. I'd be very careful eating this.
Oh my god, it's hot. Holy crap. I'm changing my mind. That could be spaghetti and meatballs. It sure did feel like I got a meatball right there. I think Banquet might have a better grasp on Italian foods than other foods. Where's my fork? There it is. I remember really liking their spaghetti and meatballs, so I'm not surprised that I like their meatball. You know, their meatball is definitely better than the chicken, meatball, or whatever mystery meat I was eating on the first meatball. Yeah, that's a meatball. It's got to be spaghetti and meatball, or some type of meatball, meat sauce, pot pie. It's either going to be pizza pot pie or spaghetti
Pizza pot pie? That's
but
disgusting.
it's
Sorry, it is.
marinara sauce, some spices, and meatballs. I think that might be it.
Well, there's a difference
I'm trying to
between
decide
pizza
if there's
sauce
any
and marinara
cheese
sauce,
in
dude.
here.
There
I
really
definitely
is.
don't notice any noodles. I feel like all that's in here from a fork
I can't.
feel
Point your
perspective
camera down,
is
dumbass.
the sauce and
course.
some lumpy meats, balls. Oh no. Now that I'm thinking about it, thinking back to those lean pockets that I really like, these are really similar. But I'm gonna say lean pockets are gonna be better because of the bread to sauce ratio. This is more like a soup, you know? It's more like a soup. So while this is probably the best pot pie that I've had today, I would rather get a lean pocket. I think a lean, you can eat it on the go too. It's in that little container. You don't have to have a bowl or like a pot pie bowl. It's pretty good. Good enough to where I feel like I should save it and see how so now
You're making me really want the Kentucky Fried Pot Pie because I'm really hungry, and that just sounds so damn good right now.
I feel like I'm ready to see if I got my guesses correct. I think that I'm 3 for 3. I've got the results here of which pie is which, and I'm gonna take a peek. I can't see anything. So according to this documentation here, the first thing I ate was indeed a chicken pot pie.
Yep.
Upon reflection, it was definitely the most normal pot pie that I tried today, and not a terrible option when it comes to
They're
frozen
not
pot
terrible.
pies.
They really
It's
aren't.
not as good as Marie Calendar, but if you're trying to save a few bucks, I don't really know what the price
Marie's
difference is.
not-
But if you're trying to save some money,
They're more
I
expensive,
think
but
the
they're not
Bakewith
that
chicken
terrible.
pot pie really wasn't that bad. It was fine. It was a pot pie. It was fine.
But most everybody carries
Fine.
Banquet.
The second one I ate was indeed bacon mac and cheese. That one was really not that bad. I know in the moment I was a little iffy on the mac and cheese and the noodles, but
You kept mistaking bacon for ham, and that's actually an easy mistake to make. So yeah, we get it. It's okay, dude.
I think I'd have a hard time telling it apart from other bacon mac and cheeses if I did a blind taste test of just those. Maybe next time, instead of trying to decipher what 3 different meals are, maybe I should blind test 3 of the same and choose the best. Maybe that
There
makes
you
a bit
go.
more sense.
I like that idea,
I haven't
actually.
really planned this out past eating food with blindfold
But you're gonna have to take this out of the crust because otherwise you're gonna know exactly what it is.
on, so that's why we're here. And the last pot pie is called Meat Lover. A little strange. I thought that there was only meatballs in it. So maybe I missed something. Maybe there's different types of meat in it. I don't know. Put it back here. This is what I ate.
With
I don't
meatballs,
really know how I feel
mozzarella,
about calling it
cheese,
meat lover.
pepperoni, and a flaky
Maybe
crust.
Meatball lover or just meatball lover. Just call it meatball lover. And I guess that's the end of tasting things with the blindfold on. I hope that was satisfying. Next time I'll maybe think it through a little bit better, but it was still pretty fun. It was a different, interesting food experience, which I'm into.
He actually wasn't. He actually wasn't wrong on the last one. He wasn't 100% correct, but he did guess the fact that there were meatballs in there. Why is my caps lock? There we go. So yeah, we're actually in my book. You're going to be 2.5 for 3 instead of 2 for 3. I'm going to give you half a point for that one.
Before I go, there's one more place we need to visit. So strap in, get your goggles on, because we gotta go. We gotta go. We just gotta go.
This is like Chariots of the Gods. Starring Ian.
Okay. Shh. Keep it quiet. I think we should be close. I'm gonna take a look down below and see what I can see. Shh. But be quiet. We're. Shh. Oh, look. It's little Ian. Remember him from the previous Bombfell brand deal? This video is sponsored by Bombfell. Maybe if we listen close, we can hear what he is saying about his great clothes. Man, shopping for clothes is hard. It's a Bombfell shirt, and you didn't even know.
All right, Ian, thanks for that. We love your ads, my friend. Sorry. And Guy, piss off. Guy does not impress me at all. He really doesn't. Flavor Town, what a dumbass.
I've got a question for you guys. Which do you think came first? Kid Cuisine or Kid Cuisine? Kid Cuisine is a line of frozen TV dinners that were introduced in the year 1990. The name is meant to imply that it's a cuisine for kids, not that it's a cuisine made out of kids. A common misconception. Chicken.
That's what I was thinking. It's like, who the hell's eating children?
Nuggets,
Jesus Christ!
pizza, mac and cheese. Kid Cuisine really did know what kids wanted to stuff down their tiny, disgusting face hole. Kid Cuisine, however, is the name of the Kid Cuisine mascot. He's a penguin referred to as KC, but that literally stands for Kid Cuisine. So did Kid Cuisine create a line of frozen foods named after himself, or did his parents name him after already existing TV dinners? Well, it seems like the food came first, because the original mascot was actually a penguin named BJ, which stands for, well, you know.
BJ.
Mighty small meal for me.
Oh my God, I remember these commercials.
Today we're doing something a little bit different.
Holy
I just
cow.
got back from a trip, and I wanted to whip up a quick video.
Wow, Ian, that really brings back memories. Holy shit. Holy cow.
video before I started work on my next game review, so here we are. I'm here in my tiny kitchen, and instead of trying to make you feel nostalgic through games or movies, we're going to be taking a look at some frozen food. I haven't had a kid cuisine meal in ages, but frozen food has always kind of been a part of my diet, so I think I have a palate to really do a fair review of these meals.
Quote unquote.
Let's keep the fun going with my kid cuisine all-star chicken nuggets made with white meat.
For a taste that can't be beat.
Made with white meat. We're just not telling you from what animal.
Let's see that again.
First up is the all-star chicken nuggets. A chicken nuggets meal with an all-star cast, complete with a chocolate pudding with cookie spoon. Dig into a galaxy of yummy flavors. Looks
gross.
Looks pretty good. It looks a little sad. I can't really tell the difference between the corn and the mac and cheese. I think, yeah, this is definitely the mac and cheese. This looks like gravy.
It is.
There's a lot of steps to this.
It's really not that hard, dude.
Which comes off, came off okay. Now you have to remove the nuggets. I don't know that I've ever had to do this for a frozen meal. Remove the nuggets and the cookie spoon. A microwave meal on high for 1 minute. Can do that. While that's cooking, let's read one of the reviews from the Kid Cuisine website. I bought this Kid's Cuisine for my 69 children, and 8 of them just turned 50. There was a
Chicken nugget in my pudding.
I would like a full refund on 7082 of your meals. John Stamos in prison. Now you gotta stir. I mean, it's still
Frozen.
It's still very frozen.
I hate when they tell you to stir it when you take it out. It's
now you
fucking
put
hard
the-
as a
the
rock.
nuggets back in.
It's like, no, I can't
this is-
stir it. How do I
this is
stir as a
really
rock?
Professional video.
It's a
on
piece
this,
of ice.
Guys. Microwave an additional 2 minutes.
Interesting that the chicken would get too
I have the
overcooked
video
and
going
dried
on.
if you went in
This
for
is
3 minutes.
Interesting at all.
Interesting, but everything else is
I told
okay.
you I was going to try new things. I didn't say it would all go well.
Let's see that again.
All right, timer just went off. Now for the fun part, and I gotta admit, it's smelling pretty good in here. Let's see what we're working with, though. Okay, so it's piping hot. We got our chicken nuggets, a corn, mac and cheese.
I mean, it's really not hard to ruin corn. I mean, it's hard to ruin corn. And in my opinion, it's hard to ruin mac and cheese. How difficult is it? Now, that actually looks like pudding, not gravy. But why would you microwave? Ew. Maybe it's a dipping sauce. Maybe it's a dipping sauce for the nuggies.
And pudding. With
I was right. It is pudding. But why would you nuke it? Now, I know you use hot water when you first make the pudding. I get it. But that's weird.
the cookie spoon.
But no sauce for the McNuggets. I mean, you're eating dried white meat of some concoction. God help you. You need lubricant on that nugget to get it down your throat. You should always have a dipping sauce of some sort. You can't even identify it as chicken.
Well, that's some watery mac and cheese, man.
How can you ruin mac and cheese?
That's corn. That's
Duh!
definitely corn. Oh, look at this stuff. Oh, it's nasty. I don't know about the pudding, you guys.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. That went down the wrong pipe. Ian, don't do that to me again. Ah, that's gross.
Ugh. I've tasted everything on the All-Star Chicken Nugget meal.
But you know what? These aren't made for adults. These are made for children.
Categories. In the
I'm sorry to
better
tell
than
you that.
expected category, we have the chicken nuggets and the corn. And in the worse than I expected category, we have the mac and cheese and the pudding. Specifically the pudding. This stuff is just
Gross.
nasty, and I don't know that I want warm microwave pudding, really.
I tend to agree. I mean, you
have
need to.
cold pudding, I guess. I'd probably rate this meal a solid 3 out of 5, which
Wow.
ironically is the remaining length of John Stamos' prison sentence, if you multiply it by 10. Alright, now we're going to take a look at Snowstorm Popcorn Chicken. Obviously, this is a Frozen-themed meal, and I haven't actually seen that movie. I have seen this snowman guy around.
Yeah, I've
if I were
seen
to
that
guess,
before.
I would imagine that this is the guy that
Pixar
Frozen
character,
falls in
isn't it?
love with at the end of the movie, but I have no idea. Aside from some color-changing pudding, though, I think this is pretty much the same as their regular popcorn chicken meal, which has some pretty good reviews on their website.
Well, that you make an excellent you make an excellent point, Naomi. That and it all comes down to the sheer behavior of people in the country. In this country, people are lazy. No offense, don't sue me. It's just a generic, off-the-cuff statement that I think most people in this country are lazy to an extent. We don't want to cook. We don't want to labor. We don't really. It's much easier to just go to the freezer and pull out a frozen dinner, pop it in the microwave, or what I do, I use the oven because the microwave tends to really ruin food for me. But yeah, you're getting McDonald's tomorrow? I'm thinking about ordering it here after the stream.
Like this one from Becky in Miami.
So that's really interesting that the Netherlands really doesn't have like pre-prepared frozen foods, or many for adults like that. I actually get that. It's ideology. It's really behavior and ideology, I think, in my opinion.
Who says, my kids love these, and... Dude, I can get $4 off Disney Frozen Snow Powers Elsa doll. That's a bargain.
Oh boy.
Mashed potatoes look so sad. At least this one seems more simple to put together. There's no chicken moving. I don't have to take the chicken out.
I like that too. I thought that was
that's just too
ridiculous.
many steps. I demand convenience in my frozen
That's
meals.
the whole point of these meals.
All we gotta do is microwave it for 3.5 minutes.
And make sure you have
Now I gotta sit here and wait.
make sure you have a nuker that has a
Going
lazy
well, right?
Susan in it.
This is remotely interesting. I gotta find something besides just reviews to do, man. They take too long. I need to do other things. Like frozen food. I'm gonna finish this video. No matter how good or bad it is, this video is getting finished. It's getting done.
1 second.
Who are the creepy little snowmen next to the bigger snowman? Is that his minion? Hey, how's it going? This is me on the Ian cam. I'm currently waiting for my food to finish microwaving. Done yet? Man. Kids don't have this kind of patience. Kids can't wait for 3.5 minutes. I can barely wait for 3.5 minutes, man.
That's
Where's
why
my
you
food?
don't do it with the
If you have
kids in the
kids
kitchen.
here,
You
get
do
in
it
the
when
kitchen.
they're off
You
playing,
also want
and then
to
you
get some
call
stuff
them for
to
lunch.
Distract them. While
That's how
they
it's
cook.
usually done.
Finally.
Hang on, I need to send
That smells
something
pretty
to
good.
somebody. Give me just a
Oh,
minute.
look at the potatoes, though. Look at these things. Oh my god. We gotta, like, stir. Do I have to eat that in my mouth? Alright, starting with the popcorn chicken. It tastes pretty much like the chicken nuggets, huh?
Of course it does. It's white meat. White
Those aren't
meat.
too bad either. That's definitely corn. I feel like I'm sure these are already loaded with salt, but you know how it is. Salt, some pepper going on. Definitely helps. If you're eating this shit of salt and pepper. We gotta do the potatoes now. Oh, these aren't potatoes.
Well, we talked about this yesterday. I mean, where do you think we get a lot? And I'm not blaming England. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, where do you think we got? Where do you think we get it? We started off lazy and really haven't gotten any better in this country, and it's a shame. It really is. But yeah, I know it's weird. Out of season fruit on the veg with supermarkets on here.
This is supposed to be pudding. I thought there were potatoes.
Oh, that's just gross. Oh God, well, this is a kid's
This
meal.
magic
Okay.
color-changing pudding is healthy, right? I mean, it's magic. Magic is healthy. Okay, well, I thought these were potatoes at first. It's pudding. That doesn't necessarily make me any more excited to eat it. Oh, looks like I blended up a Smurf. Don't feed your children this. It's better than the chocolate pudding. I'll give it that. It's better than the chocolate pudding. I still don't want to eat blue, toxic sludge.
I don't blame you one little bit.
I don't want warm pudding. Not this kind of pudding, at least. The popcorn chicken, the fries, the corn, all pretty good, though. I mean, as far as TV dinners go, so I guess this one's a 4 out of 5, maybe a 3.5 out of 5. Is there a perfect TV dinner? No.
Cheese blaster coming through!
Kid cuisine! Just in time!
My Kid Cuisine Cheese Blaster mac and cheese meal is a real blast!
With lots of gooey cheese.
Let's see that again!
Alright, finally, it's time to try the last Kid Cuisine meal for today. Winter Fun Mac and Cheese. I should note that...
And it's one thing, you know, if we as adults want to eat total, utter garbage for food, that's one thing. But to prepare it and make your kids eat it, just because it's convenient, I mean, I'm not dissing people for doing it. I just, you would think you would take more time to make sure your children are eating well-balanced, well-cooked, well-prepared meals every day. I mean, that's really what a parent's job, part of a parent's job is. I don't really understand why we're relegating this bullshit to a company that really doesn't care about your children. I know it's easy. Trust me, I know that. I use frozen foods here in the house all the time. And trust me, they're not really good. But, you know, it's convenient because I'm lazy.
That I bought this in July, so that doesn't bode well. This isn't the Cheese Blaster mac and cheese. I just use that commercial because it's one I remember. You don't easily forget a commercial that manages to make cheese look so disgusting.
And cheese coming out of a fire hose.
Dessert, and the noodles don't look like these two sisters, cousins, lovers. I don't know. I was really hoping I could get one of the pizza Kid Cuisines. I'm not really that big of a mac and cheese guy. I used to be when I was a kid, but nowadays, It's all that Safeway had, though, was these three. I would have gotten a bigger variety were it available to me at the time. Oh, we get the return of the color-changing pudding. That's exciting. I gotta admit, I feel kind of like I've been cheated.
It's almost like we don't love our children. I mean, I'm joking, of course.
Thing. Like they could have put.
I mean,
Oh my
you would
God,
think
it's
these
going
companies would
everywhere.
want
The sprinkle
us as
packet
parents
takes
to
up a
provide the
whole
best
thing. Like, you could
possible
have put
meal to
more
our children,
food
no
in.
matter what.
I
So
threw
even
the
a
box
frozen
away.
food,
I
even a
don't
piece
know
of
how
crap
it's
frozen dinner should have some nutrient and some supplements that are actually healthy for the
Here's a
child.
review for the original.
They're going to eat anything.
Meal
They're
titled
hungry, they don't give a
Fat
shit.
and
They're going to
No
eat just
Cheese.
about anything you put
Literally
in front of
no
them.
cheese
Trust me on this.
whatsoever. Just bland, wet, soggy mac. My daughter ate and then threw up in my living room. Would not consume again. By why is there no Chiaz in New York?
Why is there
Without
no
rating
Chiaz in New
performance
York?
In this video, a solid 4 out of 10.
Oh, I please believe me. I am not poking fun of anybody. I buy plenty of frozen foods, and I have for 20 plus years that I've been in this home. So even my wife, at the time, we would both eat frozen foods. But so I'm not saying there's anything wrong with frozen foods. There's nothing wrong with convenience. You know what? I get it. After a long ass day at work, you just want food to be made and ready for you when you get home. I understand that. I really think we as consumers need to start looking at these companies and holding them a little bit more accountable, and maybe we can get some healthier alternatives out of them. I don't know. I highly doubt it, because for them it's all about money. It's all about money. So.
If you're watching this far, thank you. I'm happy I tried new ideas, but I don't know that frozen food is the future of YouTube entertainment. Guys, I get $4 off Disney Frozen Snow Powers Elsa doll. That's $8 off. Oh my God, look at, I could save $8 on this.
And of course, they're going to throw this up right around, right before Christmas. So, parents are like, oh, she really wants an Elsa doll. So you know what? I can save $8 and blah, 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 blah. Oh man, the twisted webs these corporations weave.
Masterpiece. Remember when Elsa used her snow powers in the movie Frozen? I do. Alright. If I didn't like mac and cheese now, this is not going to convince me.
But, okay, I'm going to throw this out there once again. Ian has a really bad habit of not following instructions. And I think we've pointed that out on this channel. Not to belittle him or anything, but as a joke, because it is sort of funny. He does this all the time. So, it probably isn't terrible. Probably isn't the best mac and cheese that you could make. I bet you could make one on your stove right now. It's 10 times better than that. 100 times better.
I mean, I think that was a bit of plastic I just ate. Oh, thank goodness for the corn, man. I mean, we've been here before, right? This mac and cheese is basically like the mac and cheese from the All-Star Nugget meal. I actually kind of like the shape of these noodles better. There's a bit more noodle to them. It's still just like a faint cheese taste,
flavor,
like barely any.
Hey, and you know what? I love Kraft macaroni. The boxes of Kraft macaroni. I love that shit. I usually keep not a case, but there's like I think there's 6 or 8 in a case. I keep one of those all the time because those are really quick and easy meals. I can mix them with meat. I can mix it with whatever I want to do. Very simple. Is it the best? No, absolutely not. I can make better Kraft macaroni and cheese. Sorry, I can make better macaroni and cheese. But do I always have the ingredients? Do I always have cheese and milk and all that stuff? No.
Very watery. The pudding is exactly as it was before. I don't need to eat more of this. Pass. Even though we're skipping the pudding on this one, though, we can't let the magic powder go to waste.
Wait a minute. I don't think that was meant for the mac and cheese. Oh, no. Dude, I think that was meant for the pudding, not the mac and cheese.
It just tastes like disappointment.
Oh.
Not turning my mouth loose.
Just fucking gross.
Overall,
no,
I
actually, it didn't surprise me enough.
Was corn. Frozen,
Can't
fresh.
fuck up corn.
Corn
well, you
is
can,
good.
But
I like corn. Maybe instead of getting your kids
I love
cuisine,
Mexican
you can just
street corn.
have them feast on a good old can of corn. I'm not exactly nostalgic for the
Just go buy an ear of corn. You don't need to buy a can.
Taste of kid cuisine. Although I do remember eating it, I don't remember it as well as something as, say, Lunchables. What I mainly recall are the commercials that Kid Cuisine would air constantly on channels like Nickelodeon. They also did a ton of tie-ins with movies and shows, a practice that they obviously haven't yet abandoned. But I'm not going to let kid cuisine be the only TV dinner for kids. In fact, this entire video was just a research operation, and I finally have the information that I need. I'm about to take the kids' TV dinner market by storm by introducing my new product, Ian's Boxo Frozen Corn for Kids. And now, try our new SpongeBob SquarePants corn. It's corn shaped just like SpongeBob for a limited time. Buy one now. It'll have your kids saying, I'm ready for a shit ton of corn.
If you really want your children to say the word shit, that's okay. Thank you, Ian. That was good. We really enjoyed that.
Hi, everybody. Well, hey, everybody.
Now this one's a little bit different. Actually, was this the one I wanted to play? Because this one's weird. No, let's do this one.
Hey there, welcome back to my tiny.
We will do the candles one at another time. I'm trying to gather all the really odd reviews he does. These are food, so let's keep the subject kind of mutually exclusive. So we'll leave that one for later, but it's in the playlist. Trust me, Brian. It's all your fault, mother.
Tiny kitchen. Last time I was here, I cooked up some kid cuisines for you guys. Everyone seemed to enjoy it. I ate some plastic. It went pretty well. I got a lot of requests for a sequel, so that's what I'm here to do today. A lot of people wanted more kid cuisine. Some people wanted different frozen TV dinners, but the biggest request by far was to eat some Lunchables, so that's what we're doing today.
Oh, thank you, Ian.
I'm pretty excited.
That.
So does this make me a professional food critic now?
Sure.
Yeah. Yep, it does.
Sure, why not?
Obey my food opinions, bitch.
Oh.
Another home.
Oh.
Pizza?
Another sandwich.
Oh. What is my pizza? What? Oh.
Most kids loved Oscar Mayer bologna back in the day. That was like the hot-ass sandwich, man, at the lunch table. You had bologna? Oh my gosh, people wanted to trade with you.
I went to the store and I looked for the hot dog and the hamburger Lunchables because those were the ones that I remember the most fondly.
Yeah.
All I found
I never
were
ate
various pizza and those cracker Lunchables. Now these Lunchables here are
the crackers
memorable.
the cracker Lunchables I have actually eaten. I used to buy them for the grandkids. And I used to buy them for Maggie after she got sick. These things were great because we could have a boat ton of these. She could pick one up anytime during the day, eat 3 or 4 of these through the day, just to kind of graze and keep food in her system. So those were good. The meat ones, like the turkey and cheddar, pepperoni, no.
Well, they're iconic, really, and delicious. But they really just are crackers and cheese packaged together for people too lazy to do it themselves.
There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? People are lazy for a multitude of reasons.
think I need to review them.
Some are lazy to be lazy. Some are lazy because, you know what? I worked 12 hours today. I just don't feel it. Right? So.
Doing that, I bought one of each of the pizza variants they had for a total of 4, and I'm going to do like a pizza showdown thing. I don't know. Let's get started.
You know,
Yes!
pizza would be really good. Ooh.
We got the hint. Presenting Lunchables Pizza. 3 real crusts with all the toppings. Fun to make and eat. No need to heat.
Pizza? Hey,
No need to heat. Now, if that isn't a warning flag for y'all, I don't know what is. But there's no need to heat. Oh my God, that just scared the shit out of you. And look where it comes. It comes from Oscar Mayer. What did they do for a living? Oh, that's right. They make meat products. Oh my God.
Mom.
Bitch. First, I'm going to be trying the extra cheesy pizza meal. This meal is a classic, one I remember. Not all of these are pizza combinations.
I swear to God, first of all, if I ever called my mother by her first name, Naomi, yes, my mom's name, I told you this, my mom's name is Naomi. If I ever called her that, or if I ever swore at her like that, oh my God, the world would come to a stop and my life would be shattered. You never, ever disrespect your mother like that. Period. So I have a friend. It's actually one of my parents' friends. I've known them all my life. I'm 62. She's probably in her mid 80s. Maybe she's younger than my dad, and he's 93, so she's probably in her mid 80s. She insists that I call her Judy, and I keep telling her, Mrs. Silverman, I can't call you Judy, because I was raised to respect my elders, and I was raised to never. It's disrespectful to call somebody of my that's older than me by their first name, especially when I don't know them. You know what I mean? And my dad's like, well, what's wrong with that? I said, Dad, you guys taught me never to call your friends by their first names, and I get pissed off when my children call me by my first name. I'm your dad. That's my name to you, not Michael. I'm Dad or Father or asshole or whatever they call me. I'm not Michael. So yeah, she gets mad at me on Facebook all the time. She says, "Can't you call me Judy?" I'm like, "No, I can't. I'm sorry."
I remember. But this one is for sure. So this looks a lot like how I remember it. You've got your pizza, you've got your Capri Sun, and then you've got your candy. The only really interesting thing on the box is this here in the corner. Look for fun comics inside. Collect them all.
Woo!
It's like there's like a jackalope and dog.
Platypus.
The
That's a
comics
platypus.
don't look like they're branded. It looks like Lunchables are making their own comics about jackalopes.
It's just to have so kids have fun at lunch. That's all.
The comic is actually on
The box.
meal. Hurry! Whoa, too fast. Lunchables. Cherry. Reminds me a lot of Bazooka Joe comics in that it's not funny. I haven't had a Capri Sun in ages. I'm actually super excited to try this.
No, you probably shouldn't be, because they're not as good as you think they are.
If you like to collect them all, not me. So right off the bat, these
Bitch.
are a lot smaller than I remember them. I know, as
You were fucking 5 years old or 7 years old, dude. Of course they're smaller than what you remember. Jesus Christ, Ian.
you get older, you get bigger, and so things seem to
Get smaller.
But I mean, that is a tiny pizza. Take the sauce.
When you're eating, you've got 3 of these. You're eating at lunchtime. You only have a half hour at lunchtime to eat. These are appropriate. They're gross, but they're appropriate.
Unmarked mystery sauce. Back when life was good, Lunchables used to come with this little stick to help you spread the sauce, but they don't do that anymore. I'm just going to use...
Because people used to use it in lunchrooms, kind of like a shiv.
This great comic here. It seems like a good use. At least there's some function for it. Included with your pizzas are 2 different types of cheese. The better cheese obviously coming in the larger container. This is not how I remember this cheese feeling at all. It just feels so dry. So this is pretty much what you get. This is lunch. I can't wait anymore. So let's eat. Let's eat.
You want me to look that up for you? I'll be happy to do the research. Give me 1 second.
Cheers. Giant pizza man. Oh, I'm so big and I just want pizza. Run from me. This is incredibly nostalgic. This tastes very...
Of course, it depends on the store you go to, but
cooler.
give me a second. I'll pick Walmart.
I don't know that I like it as much
an
as
example.
I used to. It's definitely nostalgic, but it tastes very fake.
$1.48 at Walmart.
I don't know, not good for me. The main part of this meal was pretty good. This tasted exactly as I remember it. The cheese is a little different, a little, I don't know, powdery almost. It's got like cheese powder on it. I don't remember that. I liked it though. Very nostalgic. I think if you ate it, it would remind you exactly of how it tasted. Pretty good. For a second opinion, though, I mean, I'm just one man, one professional.
The thing is, if you like Hot Pockets, you'll like this shit because the sauce is pretty much the same.
Food critic man, but let's get an outside opinion and see how the rest of the world feels about this Lunchable. Here's a review titled, "My kids said the pizza sauce tasted weird. It did." My kids said the pizza sauce tasted
weird. It did.
We just melted the cheese onto the bread and that went over well. Served cold though, neither of them would take more than one bite.
Yeah, to me that's a little weird. Sending with your children, not heated.
Some people microwave it. Now I'd imagine most of you.
I think the microwave version would be better.
Immediately repulsed by that idea.
Why?
I assure you, there are people out there that microwave this.
Why not? You want melted cheese, right?
That's not what they're intended for. You can trust me because I've never done it, so I'm an expert. I'm gonna be fair though. Let's give it a shot. I've never microwaved a Lunchable before, but here we go. How long do you think I'm supposed to do this for? I don't know.
Oh.
Until the cheese is melted, I guess? Oh. Shit, dude. Oh, no.
It doesn't look terrible.
Wrong. They're wrong. Anyone who does this is wrong.
No.
Disgusting. It smells.
It looks disgusting anyway, whether it's nuked or not. You know what? Melted cheese is better than cheese chunks on a cold piece of toast. What the hell's wrong with you people?
Disgusting. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the cheese. Look at that. No. But wait, it's not over. We got some remainder cheese, we got some remainder sauce. When I was a kid, I used to just eat the sauce. Don't have interest in doing that now. I would use the yellow cheddar-y cheese all up on the pizzas, but I would save some of this mozzarella, and just so I could eat it. And then finally, we have a blue raspberry and cherry airhead. It's a striped, I didn't even know they made these. Have you ever seen a striped airhead before? That's pretty neat.
I've never eaten an airhead, to be honest with you.
It's just pure sugar, man.
It's just
this
taffy.
This is what you want to give the kids
at lunchtime.
Before they go back to class. Right at lunch.
Right.
Give them some, good food. Then just load them up with sugar. To rate this Lunchable, I'm going to award some Ian points for each part of the meal. The pizza part, pizza, cheese, sauce, they get 10 Ian points. The Capri Sun gets 8 Ian points. The Airhead gets 15 Ian points. And then I'm taking off 100 Ian points for the stupid comic, minus 100. Next, Lunchable pizza with pepperoni.
All day, you gotta do what they say. But lunchtime is all yours. That's why there's Lunchables pizza from Oscar Mayer.
You can tell just by looking at the box, this is a lot like the previous pizza, except it comes with pepperoni, and it comes with only one type of cheese. It also comes with, instead of an Airhead, you get a crunk bar. Also, the Capri Sun is fruit punch, so that's different.
I wouldn't do that to you, Naomi. Oh, joy, another comic!
Oh, no. Before we dig in, let's see what comic we got. Hurry! Whoa, too fast.
Same one!
We're going to assemble the pieces.
I was going to say, so unique.
Much like we did last time.
Whoa! Did you just see what he did? Did you just see what he did? Now, I don't know if I can get back to it. Okay, we're 9:27. Let me see if I can rewind just a little bit. All right. Ugh, what the hell? You screwed me up. It's the same comic. It's the exact same fucking comic. Now watch what he does when he pulls it off. If I can get back to just a little bit earlier. Let's see.
Too fast. Right? We're going to assemble the pizzas much like fast.
Now
Right?
watch
We're gonna
what
assemble the
watch what he does with the plastic that he tears off of the sauce. Watch where he puts it. Watch where he puts it.
pizzas much like we did
Watch his right arm.
last time.
Right into the damn tray. It's exactly what he did the last time, and he ended up having that plastic piece in his fucking mac and cheese.
Oh no. I'm guessing I really don't want to eat the cheese that landed on my backup hairbrush.
Oh! Why is your backup hairbrush on the table?
You know what? I'm just gonna
Where
make the
food
one
is kept.
now. I already spilled everything
Or served,
all over
rather.
me. To be perfectly honest, I planned on microwaving each of these at least once, but it's just so bad. I'm not gonna do that. No, I should do the cheese first. Floor cheese, I guess. The hair, no. Oh, another hair. It's fine.
This is what it's like eating at Chantal's.
It's my hair. You're allowed to eat your own hair, I guess.
Nobody wants to eat their own hair, dudes. Shut up.
These pepperonis are definitely different. These are unfamiliar pepperonis. We've got a beautiful.
Eat one raw. Not raw, but eat one without the pizza underneath it. Try it on its own and see what it tastes like. See the texture, the flavor, everything else.
Full pizza here, composed with.
I am really concerned that we are sending these things with our children to school when they're not refrigerated and they don't get heated and they're eating them. I'm a little concerned. If that's real meat and real cheese and we're not chilling them and stuff, cringe.
You can't see it here, but if you lift up the pepperoni, you can see there's some floor cheese under there. Floor cheese, floor pepperonis. It's like a floor pizza, you know. It's like eating like a kid again. Kids do this, right? What is that taste? Is that the floor or is that the pizza? It's the pepperoni.
It's a twisty, misty floor pizza.
These slimy pepperoni slices taste strange. They almost taste breakfasty, almost like there's a hint of maple or something. I don't know what it is. Definitely strange.
That would be weird for pepperoni.
Let's try our meme drink now.
I love how it goes through his eye. There's a sharp end. Jesus Christ. Even I know how to open a Capri Sun. I mean, one end of the straw is cut diagonally, so it is used as a stabby device.
10,000,000 lifeblood fuels me. Die.
He can't even do it with a straight face.
And we can't forget the Crunk bar. Crunk used to actually be my favorite bar. I used to eat these things all the time.
Crunch
Something
bar?
about the puffed rice things.
Oh,
in
like
here.
a Nestle's Crunch Bar? Oh, okay. I love
Let's
those.
rate this thing.
I haven't had one in
Vegetables,
20 plus years.
Pizza, pepperoni, pizza.
Pizza, pizza.
Pizzas themselves, I give 2 Ian points. Really did not like the pepperonis. The combination of cheese just tasted way better. I don't know. Something about those pepperonis I just didn't like. 9 Ian points for the Capri Sun, 10 points for the Crunch Bar, and then minus 500 Ian points for the repeat garbage comic. I'd rather.
I agree with that completely.
For the second opinion,
They're supposed to be
here's a review
unique.
titled
Collect them
Simplicity.
all.
My 12-year-old son loves these pizza Lunchables. It's an easy snack for his busy lifestyle. He brings the Lunchables with High, hunting and fishing. I don't mind buying him a healthy snack. You would think that Martha Stewart would know that Lunchables is not a healthy snack. All right, so we're saying goodbye to nostalgia. Bye-bye, nostalgia. See you later, friend. And we're gonna barrel right straight into the stuff that I don't even remotely understand.
Come on, man, what are you doing? That's my Lunchables.
Hey, you're having a new one too. That's great.
This is my Lunchables.
Really?
This is Lunchables up.
It tastes so good. It tastes like a goddamn. Tastes like shoe leather.
Uploaded. You may be wondering why uploaded. I don't know. I can't figure out where
I don't know
I'm
what that
supposed to
means.
upload this to. I don't know if this is supposed to upload to my stomach. I don't know. I guess it's uploaded. I guess it was already uploaded. Where was it uploaded to?
Who the hell
The only real
knows, dude?
difference here is that they include more stuff. But that's not what uploaded means. Some old dude was like, hey, kids upload things, right? You should make a Lunchable and name it that.
Starving.
Got anything to eat?
You know it, boo, Jeju. Try Lunchables uploaded.
It definitely seems like it's trying to be more of a meal and less of a snack. There's more stuff in here, more stuff to
It
eat.
looks like more bread. It looks a little thicker. I'm sorry, it looks like a goddamn Kleenex box. It really does.
Well, this reminds me a lot of like an in-flight meal almost, you know? It looks like a box a stewardess might give me. So this is the ultimate deep dish pizza with pepperoni. It comes with pizza butter, so you actually have to assemble your own drink in this meal, which I don't know how I feel about that.
Some people may just want the water. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the easiest part of the meal, is making the drink, you idiot.
Reminds me a lot of the, I think it was Lunchables Max. Because Lunchables has had deep dish pizza before. I remember very clearly eating some Lunchables deep dish pizza when I was young.
Wait till you sit down.
New Lunchables.
Mega pack. 2 deep dish pizzas plus a ton of toppings and poolside cola.
I hated it. I specifically remember asking my mom to not get that one anymore. Because deep dish pizza sucks. There are people out there from certain places in the world
Hey,
that will tell you differently. But deep dish pizza is
Don't be
just
picking
not
on
good.
deep dish pizza. Come on, dude.
Food opinions.
Not my style, but it is delicious. I just can only eat like one piece of it.
Contribute to the ongoing floor cheese. I actually like this better than the regular pepperoni pizza, surprisingly. I was almost positive that this was going to be my least favorite of the pizzas, but because the insane amount of sauce that you can put on a deep dish pizza, right? It actually drowns out the flavor of the pepperoni. I can't taste the pepperoni at all, and that's actually a plus. I would rather taste the sauce.
Oh, there you go.
Because I hate those fucking Ronies.
He hates the Ronies. A profound thought from you. Oh, God, dude.
Cheez-It is weird, right?
I love Cheez-Its. I love Cheez-Its.
I love Cheez-Its. Delicious.
I am addicted to
Don't know
those.
if they go with a Lunchables pizza meal, but if I'm a kid in elementary school eating lunch,
Cheddar
I'm not gonna say no
cheese,
to
deep dish
Cheez-Its.
pizza.
I'm gonna say
Yeah, why not?
yes. 100% real cheese. Well,
Floor cheese.
ooh.
Oh,
That's
magic.
Kool-Aid. That's we all know what Kool-Aid tastes like. And hey, if you're Kool-Aid,
Is that like a roll? God, what do we used to call those? Fruit roll up? Is that what that was? It looked like a fruit roll because he bit it and it looked stretchy and yeah.
isn't quite sweet enough for you, you just put that in there.
Ian, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's okay, you could use something though. There's sugar in here, right?
Oh!
Actually assemble your entire Lunchables lunch inside
No.
of the water bottle.
No. No. Dude,
Cheese
no.
in there.
No.
Help
Stop.
people.
Stop it, you asshole. Oh, God. Now drink it, asshole.
It's like a meal in
The colors are alarming.
It's like a meal in a. It's your meal in a bottle. It's your meal in a bottle.
Do it! Oh my!
Oh.
It's like drinking a Bloody Mary. It's got everything in the kitchen sink in it.
All right, we need to get a second opinion on this. Good for when you don't want to make lunches for school.
Obviously.
Love me is an
Obviously.
occasional lunch treat.
Yeah.
As for 8 points, I give, I don't know, 5 points to the pizza, 3 points to the Cheez-Its, 7 points to the fruit roll-ups, like 1 point to the Kool-Aid. I don't want Kool-Aid. I'd rather just have plain water.
I agree with
The
it.
water
That's
bottle
what.
gets like.
That's exactly why they provide the mix separate from the water, because there are actually children who love to drink water instead of some sugary, syrupy crap with their meals.
20. But this, which, you know, they didn't tell me that I had to do this, but it's still their fault somehow. So minus 1,000, 5,000, 20,000. This thing was terrible. Don't do this. Well, that sure was disgusting. And I feel like I'm eating so bad.
3 down,
today.
1 to go.
I don't know, all these Lunchables seem so unhealthy. I sure wish there was a way to eat healthier with my Lunchables.
Oh no! 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 No!
Lunchables organic.
Oh.
This is not a joke. This is not a prank. This is a real thing that I bought at a real store.
You know what's coming
Real
next.
people.
You know what's coming next. It's going to be Lunchables vegan style. Nothing wrong with that. Don't sue me, vegans. I'm just saying.
Who presumably want to eat more healthy Lunchables. Not necessarily healthy Lunchables.
Just healthy Lunchables.
Because that's not a thing that's ever going to exist. But more healthy Lunchables. It boasts organic white cheddar, organic pepperoni, organic pizza sauce, and organic pizza crusts.
Wow,
Oh,
that makes
shit.
it makes it
Something
really
I cannot
super
show
healthy.
to you, and that is the smell. There is a clear Lunchable smell coming from this Lunchables that I did not smell in any of the other ones. I think it's the bread. Oh, it's definitely the bread. That's repulsive. Look at these sad little
Jesus.
Ronies, man. Look at these sad little
Oh, look at the Ronies! Save the Ronies!
pepperonis. They are not the right color. It looks and the texture, the look and the texture.
Eat it! Eat it! Eat it! Organic
Cheese feels
meat.
better. The cheese has some more bounce.
Isn't
to
all
it, a
meat
little more spring
organic?
to it. I think that may have been something that
Comes out of an animal. I think that makes it organic by nature.
was missing from the other ones. Here's my pizza. I have a feeling I'm not going to want to eat more than one. All right, now let's see if this is worth the price increase because, of course, Lunchables organic are more expensive than the regular kind.
Of course.
Because they're organic.
They're organic and
healthy.
they're healthier.
Organic is a hard word for me to say. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know a ton about organic foods, but it just tastes weird. I can
Shouldn't.
taste what it's trying to be, but it's not there. It tastes like something else. I know where they were going with this, but it sucks. Let's just try one of the pepperoni. Why is it so weird? So, organic pizza Lunchables gets no Ian points. None. Not an Ian point. It is more expensive. It does not taste as good, and it's still not healthy.
It's just hype.
You might as well get your kid the cheaper option
Correct.
that they will like more.
Correct.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find any reviews of Lunchables.
Because the whole point is we need our children to eat halfway through the day. Absolutely. That's why we have lunchtime. And they should eat at lunch. So you got to send them something that they're going to eat and they're going to enjoy.
Organic on Amazon or Walmart or Target.com. Presumably because I'm the only person dumb enough to have bought one of these so far. So, yay for me. That's it for my Lunchables pizza taste test. My favorite, by far and away, was the extra cheesy pizza. If you're someone my age looking to taste some Lunchables nostalgia, this one is going to be what you're gonna get.
I wouldn't
it's
recommend
close
it.
to how I remember it. The cheese is a bit different, the crust's a little bit different, but nothing remains exactly the same after so many years. The taste is still pretty freaking close. Also, I really liked that that airhead. I want to get some more of the blended airheads. That was really good. If you microwave your Lunchables, if you are a fan of the deep dish style pizza, I apologize. Just joking around. We can still be friends. Bitch. I hope you enjoyed this video. I still don't really know what made the last one enjoyable, so I don't know if this one is you're gonna like it. If you'd like to see more, please leave me some feedback. Let me know what you liked in this video, what you'd like to see in the future, any suggestions, what I could do differently. Let me know. I'm interested in hearing. In the meantime, I am gonna clean a bunch of cheese off of my floor.
All right. We're going to leave it at that for today. I appreciate everybody stopping by and spending some time with me today. I really do appreciate it. Love seeing everybody. Joe, I hope you're feeling better. Hope we see you soon. Everybody, thanks again. Have a great rest of your Monday. I'll be on Discord if anybody wants to do anything, movie, just chit-chat in a vocal stream or something. Whatever. We'll catch you later. Bye.